All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. We want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. Okay? I got the brother, here. You can say your name,
Sean.
And this is Taza Warrior. We represent the Baltimore, Great Millstone, Baltimore camp, and we on the way to go link up with the other brothers, do a sit down. But in the meantime, on the travel, we wanted to do a quick little video, going in on prophecy and conduct, which those are two of the main things that we should be preaching about, speaking on. Okay, see, a lot of guys, they think that it's just about just speaking about prophecy nonstop, and it is that we have to speak prophecy, but inside of prophecy is also how we're supposed to act. The word prophecy means to say something before it happens, and just because you saying something, right? You this watchman, and you telling everybody this, telling everybody that. See, a watchman is not only supposed to tell other people what they supposed to be prepared for or waiting for, okay? But they themselves are supposed to be prepared for it too, because you just as much you at the front of the line, basically.
Yeah.
You if you look at a lot of those movies back then, those watchmen, man, they was some of the first to go, man. So us being watchmen, we have to be in that state of being prepared too, okay? And what that means is, it goes into conduct. How we're supposed to act, okay, think, okay? We know what's going to come on the earth, okay? We living in those times right now with the coronavirus, COVID-19, all around us right now, okay? But can you get that scripture out? And if you got any point, you want say or bring out, feel free to do so. But you can start at 2 Peter 3 and 10.
Okay. This is 2 Peter 3:10, and it reads, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night."
Right. A lot of people ain't gonna be prepared for that, man. Okay? You got it.
And the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Right. We that's in Great Millstone, we believe that the heavens gonna pass away with a great noise from thermonuclear missiles. Okay? Thermonuclear missiles are inside of the scriptures. Okay? Whether people believe it or not. Okay? That's the Lord said that he's not gonna flood the earth no more, he's gonna destroy it with fire.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's one of the things that we're waiting for. Okay, and that fire is a punishment too. Okay? Why is it a punishment? Because what Deuteronomy 28 and 15 says it. You don't gotta get it.
Come.
But it said we didn't listen onto what the Lord said for us to do, man. We didn't listen onto what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah said for us to do. So therefore, that's why a lot of this stuff is happening.
The curses.
The curses, the fact that the plagues, the fact that the Lord is going to destroy this earth, destroy 2/3 of our people, because they don't listen. Okay? You got it out.
Yeah. It says, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with the fervent heat.
Yeah. So it's like, why are we speaking prophecy in the first place? Why are we bringing out this in the first place? A wise man is going to hear onto this word, right? They're going to take heed, right? Because you got some people, they know like Esau know the RFID chip is coming.
Yeah.
You know, some people know about certain the ways of conduct. You know, hey, look at Jehovah's Witnesses. They know about certain things.
Yeah.
You know, and they're in some form of conduct, but are they in the right conduct? You know, are they conducting themselves under the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah? Hell no, man.
No. And they don't have no clue, no idea. You know, but they got a structure though, but it's under Satan. You know.
Yeah.
The left hand side. You know.
You got it out.
It says, the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Yeah, we know all these things, man. Okay? But we supposed to be speaking about these things. We're supposed to be saying, yo, this place is going to get destroyed.
America is going to
be destroyed. The elect is going to be delivered.
Yeah.
You know, Yahweh Shah is going to come back with fire.
He's going to be angry too, because a lot of people think that the Lord, when he come back, he's going to be handing out flowers, or he's going to say, oh my Lord. They think he's going to come back as a white man.
Yeah.
You know, with looking like a hippie. When that's he's going to come back the total opposite.
So why is he coming back mad? Because first off, our people killed him, man. You know, was that our people, you know, were they in the right spirit of, you know, conduct back then? Hell no, man. You know, especially them that knew that they was Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't tell me that they didn't know about those prophecies that was going on, man. They was jealous, man.
And you know what? It's almost a connection. Well, it is a connection. Back then, right? Like you just said, Jake knew that they were Israelites, and now a lot of Jake is waking up to the fact that they're Israelites. So it's the same. It's the same thing, you know. Yeah. It's the same scenario. Like the same people that knew they was Israelites, they're going to be put to death that went against the Lord.
Yeah. Because a lot of these people who claim to be Israelites, they always want to get on people that don't know that they're Israelites. Mm-hmm. You know, when the Bible is meant for the Israelites, man. Okay? This word is supposed to apply to us first and foremost. It's supposed to apply to us. You know, we supposed to have that independent thinking as far as our own self, as far as the men. We are our own man. Like I'm my own man. This brother is his own man. You know, he's supposed to have his own. You're supposed to have a sound mind. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's to the point where, okay, the brother is entitled to his opinion. Whatever if he feels a certain way, you know, I like a certain tribe. You know, I like Ephraimite women better than I like Gadite. You know that don't really mean nothing to me. Yeah. You know? No, you going off because all Judite women is the like. Come on. You know, the brother might not even want to deal with those type of women, man. You know, a nigga woman. Hey, another point, the brother may not even want to deal with women, period. You know? So the brother, as long as it's in a sound mind, you can't condemn somebody, you know, especially a servant of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man.
Right.
You know? We just supposed to, as individuals, have that sound mind, okay? And when it comes down to reproving and correcting and stuff like that, according to the doctrine, like, yo, hey, you going off, you're not conducting yourself the right way. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little bit more patience and so on and so forth. You know, especially during these times. That's why the Lord wrote it. You know? You can keep going on.
All right. Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness?
Yeah. So all this stuff that we know it is temporary. Okay? Some Jake be wanting that crown here, and they be wanting to act like they kings here and all that stuff. You know, we didn't receive our reward. Lord willing, we are of the elect and we received that reward.
Yeah.
You know, but we didn't receive no reward that You know, we don't know whether we of the elect or not, so we can't be having this mindset that we just prophesying about the times to come as if we already of the elect and we're going to escape those things, man.
Yeah. It's, you got to, reading this scripture right here, basically you got to live your life in a certain manner. Like you gotta do exactly what it said. I'm gonna read it again. Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, seeing that all this ain't nothing gonna be left here. So you can't be worried about a 401k. You know what I mean? Or you can't put all your energy in certain material things. Or even physical things or mental things.
Yeah, some Jake be wanting to talk about sports all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, what is that prophecy? You know? Is that what something that's gonna profit another brother? You know? You got it out.
Yeah.
You can go to hey, it's the key word right there was righteousness, man. Okay? Saying that all these prophecies are about to happen, okay? We ought to be in the right state of mind, okay? And as far as conduct, okay? Godliness, okay? It said godliness and right and all. It says holy conversation and godliness.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the key word. Okay? So we supposed to be trying to keep these scriptures to the best of our ability. Okay? It's not just prophecy that's inside these scriptures, man. Okay? What's that? Romans 8 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
Because all our life, man, we was in that Gentile state of mind, you know. And it's time to like the scriptures say, you know, when I was a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things, man. Okay? And we supposed to be teaching other people, and we supposed to be in that mindset of what a man is supposed to be, man. You know, for a man of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, Lord willing, we are the elect. We gotta have that mindset. Like, yo, I'm confident y'all by some of y'all sides dealing with me, man. You know, and how do we know that He's dealing with us? Because we keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, and the scripture about to go into it. You got it out.
It was in Romans 8.
8 and 24.
Okay. This is Romans 8 and 24, and it reads, for we are saved by hope.
Yeah. So a part of the hope is that we keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord looks down and He sees a servant. You know? Mm-hmm. He sees what we're doing for one another. You know? Like, this is a brother, you know, he's, you know, doing what I told him to do. You know? That's a part of the hope that we are in. You know, when Yahweh returns, the elect will get beamed up out of here, okay? And what they call so-called UFOs.
Yeah, IFOs.
Yeah, because we understand that IFO is an identifiable flying object.
Yeah.
You know, we know that they're chariots according to the scriptures, and you know, the elect is going to look at America, Babylon the Great, is just getting burnt with thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay, not just America, but other parts of the world too. You know? And if you are of the elect, I do have to say that, if you are of the elect, you was already predestined to be of the elect.
Yeah,
you can't make yourself a man of the Lord, man. Okay? Yeah. No matter how much you prophesying or, you know, how much you sitting up there trying to think that you in the right conduct, you can't make yourself a man of the Lord, man. We're saved by the fact that the Lord is just having mercy on who He will have mercy on, man.
Yeah. And then when you get them doubts, that's demons too. Like if you start getting a lot of doubts, you know, you pray. You know, that's when you need to pray a lot. You know, well, you need to be praying a lot anyway. You know. But those doubts are demons. You got to rebuke them, those demons.
God.
Okay, that was, what, 24?
Yeah.
24, yeah. It says, for we For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. Let me bring it back. It says, for this is Romans 8:24. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
Right.
For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for?
Yeah. So if you already knew you was of the elect, you know, why are you hoping? You know, why would you even be doing this in the first place? You know, if you don't feel as though that we shouldn't be in or telling brothers about the conduct, you know, that we supposed to be in, okay? Why are we doing this? You know, why are you out here pushing this work if you already feel as though that you are a man of the Lord, and that you that you already your election is already sealed. You know, the scriptures say that we supposed to work out our salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, if you already know you're elect, you wouldn't be working as hard. You'll be like, well, I'm already elect. So that's why the Heavenly Father, that's why he do certain things like how he does it, you know. Because and that plays a part in reincarnation as well. Because if we knew who we were in our past life, you know, certain guys, certain men of the Lord, they wouldn't work as hard.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta have that fear. That's why certain men of the Lord are like push this work. You know, like you said, you gotta work out your salvation. Because we don't know who we were in our past lives. None of us did. People out in the world that don't even know about reincarnation, they don't even know who they were. But they were somebody, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure that guy that the Lord that was on the cross, not the left-hand side as well, but the right-hand side. The little boy that the Lord picked up, and he said, he was talking to the disciples, he said, if none of y'all can, if you can get into the kingdom of heaven, you gotta be as humble as this little kid.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure that little kid that he picked up could be one of the elect. Because the Lord did everything for a reason.
God. So we supposed to still be in that right mindset, man. You know, you can keep going on that.
This verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, it says, but if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
Yeah. So, hey, one of the prophecies, okay, in the scriptures is that you're gonna have guys that come into this truth that ain't right, man. Okay? They adversaries, man. Okay? That's one of the prophecies, man, that guys is gonna come into this truth, right? They're gonna be truth breakers, you know, disobedient to their parents, okay? To the apostles and so on and so forth. You know, the ones that brought them into this, you know, or taught them this way, okay? You're gonna have guys that are in that, you know, disobedient to their camp leaders, you know. So it's the scriptures say, if you love Yahweh, right, who you have not seen, how can you say you love him when you hate your brother who you do see?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A part of the thing when you got a unrighteous brother, right, and he's pushing his word, you should want to hope that he get himself together. You know what I'm saying? That should be a part of. You shouldn't be wanting that brother to fall out. Oh, that's a fucking nigga. You know? King Saul would go after King David, and what King David was, you know, he still was trying to, hey, may the Lord have mercy. You're supposed to have mercy on brothers, man. You know?
Yeah.
Jake don't know about mercy, man. That's why the Lord gonna fucking destroy niggas, man. You know, because Jake don't give a goddamn about mercy, man. Okay? You got it, Op.
It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not what we should pray pray for as we ought.
Yeah. And if you was to keep going, you know, it would say that, you know, there are certain groanings and stuff like that in the spirit, man. You know, that a man of the Lord, those thoughts come to your mind anyway. You know? See, our spirits are calling out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua continuously. You know? Continuously. They say some argument happened and stuff like that. A spiritual person gonna be thinking, you know, like, yo, like, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna be one of the first thoughts to come to your mind, right?
Yeah.
You know? Whether you act on it in a certain way or whatever the case may be, right? The first thing that should come to your mind is, man, I hope Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, what is he trying to show me right now? You know what I'm saying? That should be the first thing that's in your mind, you know? Because guess what? When you're in the spirit, you just do stuff. You know, we just animated. You know? We just living a life, and it's like, yo, the Lord, you know, something could happen right here, right? One of these cars could crash, and I could be looking right here, you know? The next thing you know, I look up, and I'll be like, oh, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Turn to the left of the road, you know what I'm saying? I just avoided an accident, you know? But guess what? If that was to happen, that's the way of the Lord saying that you're not going to get harmed. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord can have it to where you can just smash right into that car and then your life end up being over.
Yeah.
You know? So we got to have that spiritual mindset that the Lord is watching over us anyway. And sometimes when you go off, right, the Lord will allow certain things to get at you, man. You know? Certain things to fuck with you. A spiritual man is going to understand that. That's why we gotta have that in our mind, in our psyche, man.
Like, hey, everything ain't gonna go perfect.
Yeah.
Especially in an imperfect world.
So we have to try to perfect ourselves, man. You know? The Lord shows us stuff, man. You know? And sometimes you're not gonna understand it until later on. Okay? Can you get that Ezekiel 21:9? We're going to end it on that one. So the point is, man, us being in the prophecies, okay, which is a spiritual thing, and us being in conduct, which is a spiritual thing, they go hand in hand, man. Okay? And we supposed to be speaking on those things, man. Okay, the brother Pasah, you know, from the DC camp, okay, he pushes in Baltimore, you know, he would say that, you know, certain brothers just go into prophecy and they go into conduct, man. You know? A lot of guys be skipping those conduct videos, man, because they feel as though they already know this. You know? And it's like, yo, like, you can correct yourself, man. You can make yourself a better man. You know? Some guys don't even be wanting the wise counsel and stuff like that, you know? But you got it out.
This is Ezekiel 21:9, and it reads, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep on.
It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter.
Yeah, that's talking about those missiles, man. Okay? Keep going.
Yeah. It is furbished that it may glitter.
Right?
Should we then make mirth?
Right. So, are we supposed to be happy that these missiles are created to destroy, you know, to seek and destroy, you know? Are we supposed to be happy? Keep going.
It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled.
Yeah, and another thing too, we don't have no personal defense mechanisms against no missiles, man.
Nobody,
you know?
Nobody does.
No, go ahead.
Especially Esau, you know, they coming up with these missile defense systems, but the The scriptures say the Lord going to be in them.
He gonna put a spirit on them.
Yep. So whether you put the missile detectives on, they're gonna shoot right past them.
Yeah.
You know.
The those missiles, we can't defend ourselves against them. You know, the only defense that you really have, unless you go into one of those bunkers that Esau has, the only way you're gonna be able to escape that is being up on those chariots, man. You know, that's the only way that you're gonna be able to escape those missiles when they actually end up happening. You know, and then the fact that the Lord just having mercy on who He will have mercy on, man. You know, and it don't say by your works. You know, that's not how you're gonna be saved. It's by the fact that the Lord having mercy on you, who He want to have mercy on. You know, and with that said, being as though that's the case, we want to try to make sure that we get on Yahweh Shem Yahshua's good side, man.
Yeah.
You know, so that we can escape that, man.
You don't want to be on his bad side.
We don't want. Hey, man, that's a terrible way to go, man. Okay. Everybody being destroyed, everything. It said everything that we know gonna be dissolved, man. You know, Babylon ain't gonna have one inhabitant, man. Okay, and we live here on the soils of Babylon. Ain't nobody gonna be living here no more. So with that, man, you got anything else out?
No.
You know, with that, man, you know, Lord willing, this is edifying. Want to say shalom till next time.
Shalom.